Right, so welcome back to the next episode of Exehaven Harbour, and we're going to make a start on a couple of these kits. Now I've got these from DM Toys website in Germany, and they're basically like a warehouse distribution depot. I've got a chimney, smokestack, and we've also got a storage shed which goes on the side of this distribution depot or warehouse. Now I've only got the small warehouse. I just wanted to see how big it was really and see what it was like before there is a bigger one which will attach and make up the kit as well. So but to start with, I thought I'd go with the chimney, which I rather liked, which will go with the little storage shed, and it could be some sort of furnace in there. So that's where we're going to go. I'm going to make a start on the storage shed. Let's just move this out of the way for you. It looks like a very simple kit to build. The thing that attracted me to these kits is that you can't see it in the packaging. If I stop, and then I'll come back to you. Right, so here we are. So like I was saying, the thing that really attracted me to these kits was the level of detail that they have for end scale. Now if I just pan in there, you can actually see the brick, and to the naked eye the brick has already got the mortar inside it. You can sort of see it through the iPad lens, but to the naked eye it looks really good, and the brick is embossed. The windows and doors are excellent, and it's all laser cut. Comes with the glazing as well, and it's a very simple kit to put together, and I think it's going to really look quite good. So I'm going to put it together. I'm not going to show you how I do it because you can see it's pretty straightforward, and then we'll take it from there. Right, okay, just thought I'd show you the parts all cut out. They're quite easy to cut out, but they are quite delicate. Some of these pieces are very, very small indeed, and if I run my finger in there next to them, you'll see they're not very big. But yeah, very detailed, very happy with that, and I'll put them together and I'll come back to you shortly. Right, just quickly, I've assembled the first window frame, and I just wanted to show you the detail. It's really quite amazing for N-gauge. The actual window and the windowsills and the lintel across the top were tiny, but it gives you such a good impression of how the window really is. I've put the glazing in the back of that. You can't quite see that with the white background, but I'll tell you what, I am very, very impressed with this kit. It's very easy to put together as well, which I quite like. But yeah, look at the detail on that. The windowsill and the lintel and the actual window frame itself, it's all N-gauge. Sorry about the camera work there. I'm just going to try and show you how big that is with the old magic finger, wherever it is. There it is. There we go, there's my finger. I'll draw out a bit. It's very small. Yeah, thought you'd like to see that. Right, so there we go. This is complete now. It's taken me about an hour in total after waiting for glue times and things like glue setting up and stuff like that. The detail is exceptional for such a little kit. The window frames, the door, the brickwork is exceptional. I'll come down the back because there's some windows at the back as well. There we go. I am very, very pleased with that. So that's the small, what I'm going to call the furnace room, because I've got a chimney stack to put on the side of that, which will then, this little building will attach to the warehouse that I've got. So that's where we've got with that. It's taken, like I think I've said, it's taken me about an hour, what with waiting for glue setting up time. But yeah, I mean it is a simple kit. Just take your time. With Engage it is exceptionally fiddly. Try and keep your fingers out of the glue. But yeah, there we go. Very pleased. By the way, the kit it's made by a company called Modellbahn Union. Modellbahn Union. Just there. Modellbahn Union, and they sell most of their products through DM Toys. Now, DM Toys website is very much worth a look at. I think they do O gauge or double O gauge or HO gauge. This is obviously N scale, but 1160 rather than 1148, but there's not a lot of difference. But yeah, certainly worth looking, because there's lots and lots of buildings that they've got that you can use on a UK based layout, like these warehouses and things. Like I say, exceptional quality, exceptional detail, and yeah, very, very pleasing, very easy to put together as well. Right, so you join me now, and I'm working on the warehouse. I've got the 4 walls up, put a lot of the detailing on as per the instructions. Let's just see if we can make that any better for you. There we go. Great kits, absolutely great. I'm really enjoying working on these. Now there's some steps to go on the side there, the door that's raised up. There's some steps to go there, which look very fiddly, but let's see what we can do with those. And then we work our way round, and I presume this is the back of the building. Again, I've modelled it with the door open just to make sure that, or just to make it look like there's something happening. What I'm going to do with this building is not glue the roof on, so that I can put some lights in eventually. But as you can see, there's some lovely detail in there. And I'm just going to wait for this to set up before I move on to the next bit. And again, lovely windows, absolutely cut beautifully with the laser cutting, lots of detail in the doors, and obviously the brickwork. So there we go. Right, so these are the side steps for the warehouse. Just thought you might like to see them. There's one with the stair treads on and one without, and as you can see, even here there is some like wooden detail in the structure. It's absolutely incredible. Now I'm going to put my hand in there and show you how big these steps are. So here we go. They're quite fiddly, but I think quite a good job has been made there. Quite pleased with that. This one was the first one I put together. A little bit of glue on there, but I shall try and get a cotton bud on there with some water on and try and get that off. But again, it's so small. I mean, actually to the naked eye you can't see it, but you can with the iPad camera. And moving over, these are some more treads to go on there, and then you've got the rail details there. So what an amazing little kit. But yeah, fiddly, but very good. Right, so there we go. There's one set of those stairs glued on the side of the warehouse, and the other one is just there waiting to be put on the other side. So bear with me, I'll be back to you in a minute. The roof is prepared. I'm not going to glue it on, as I said previously, because I will eventually put some lights in there. Back to you in a second. Right, there we go. So the warehouse is now finished. Really, really pleased with it. There's the other set of stairs glued on that side. Around the front. So I'm that impressed with this. There's another one that's double this size. I'm going to get that, and that'll go on the layout somewhere. Very, very good kit. Absolute superb detail, as I keep going on about. Even the roof. I don't know whether you can pick that up on the camera, but the glass has been etched, and there's even a little vent that come with it, which is absolutely tiny. But yeah, very, very pleased, and it does look the business. I think it looks great. I'm going to weather it up a little bit at some point, but to be honest, it even looks good as it is. But yeah, I'm going to put some lights, like I say, in there. The roof isn't stuck on, but yeah, what a great kit. Right, so that'll be it for this little section, I think. Oh yes, I've got the chimney to build for the boiler house section, so I'll come back to you with that at some point soon. Right, well, that's the base of the smokestack ongoing. Nice little simple start to the kit, which I'm very pleased with. That goes together really well. It's laser cut. The card was quite thick for this base part. If I just ship you over to there, that's the picture on the box of the smokestack that I'm building. And after this section that I've completed here, we're going to move on to the actual smokestack itself. Very interesting way of doing it, if you can see the instructions there. All of these circle disc things that have formed the chimney are all numbered, so we start at number 1 obviously, and we go back to the plans there, and those rods there, they slot into the holes into the discs to form the chimney. Interesting way of doing it. I didn't realise it was going to be quite like that, so that should be quite good. So I'll come back to you once we get to that point. Right, so here we go with the chimney assembly, and it's a little bit more tricky than it first appears, although it's quite a good design on how to do it. Very fiddly, that's what I'm going to say. Basically what we need to do is just get one of these rings, and they fit over the sort of lengths that are coming out there, and you just slot them on and glue them in. But yeah, that's I think it'll get easier as we get further up the chimney. There's quite a few to cut out, more over there, and we'll come back to that in a bit once I've done it. Right, so that's the chimney tower built. Had a slight disaster with the little sticks, the little guide sticks, they broke. So this has all been done by freehand, so I'm hoping it is. Let's just take it over the top. This might actually show me. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I've lined up all them little holes there, and obviously the round circle in the middle every time I laid one, so I think it looks okay. To the eye it looks okay. Looking it through the iPad directly on, it looks pretty straight. Now it should be, so fingers crossed when I come to put the brick paper on it will be okay. Right, okay, so as we'd have seen earlier, the base had been made. I didn't show you the fencing and the little ladder that goes up the side. Now what I'm doing at the moment is making the big ladder which goes up the side of the chimney. So again, quite a delicate little operation. If I can get my hand in there, where are you? There we go. So I can barely pick this up, but I can just get hold of that. That's it. So basically we've got to have those pieces that are standing upright from the length. We've got to have them facing upwards, because when I actually put them on the side of the chimney, they will make that sort of relief so that the ladder is actually away from the chimney. I don't know whether you can see it down here on the side, but the actual ladder is away from the side of the building, and that's how we do it. But again, it is very, very fiddly. Anyway, I'll come back to you a bit later. Right, just thought I'd show you this. I'm nearly finished building the ladder for the chimney, and these little U-shaped pieces form like the safety bar going up. I think you can just about make that out on there. That is just so fiddly. It's it's doing my eyes in now. I'm looking forward to finishing this bit. It will look good at the end, but by golly, it's so difficult to do. I've tried it with the tweezers. I've got some very sort of small-ended tweezers, and it helps a bit, but it is just so difficult. And it's so difficult to see because it's all in black as well. So anyway, come back to you shortly. Right, so that's the ladder for the chimney finished. I'm just going to put my finger in there to show you how big these pieces have been. The safety U-bars are over the top now. They're not absolutely perfect, but do you know what? I'll try and push them back, but that's going to be as close as I can get them. I'll tell you, that has been one heck of a job. Let's see if I can lift that up and you might be able to see that a bit better. Maybe not. There we go. That has been one hell of a job. I can just see that end one here has just come unstuck on the left hand side, which I'll just stick back down. But yeah, what a job. Back shortly. Right, so this is the brick paper for the chimney. It's like a sticky backed peel away, and basically I've just got to fit it to my chimney. So I shall probably roll that before I take the backing paper off, just to get the shape, so it makes it a little bit easier to go on there. I'll do that now. So be back to you shortly. Hopefully it's not a disaster, and we'll take it from there. Right, so that wasn't the disaster I thought it might have been. It's pretty good stuff. Let me see if I can get that right round there. What I'll do is we'll put my hand into play. There is a join down the back, but I intend to put the ladder over that. But it has gone together, and it is perfectly shaped and made to fit that column. So there we go, all three kits in their full glory. See if I can bring you around there. The chimney being absolutely fantastic. So there's three separate modules. The main one is the small warehouse kit, and I think I'm going to go and buy the double-sized one. The chimney is like for a furnace, but you can add it onto the side of the building, and then we've got another little storage room round the other side. But yeah, really pleased with that. Fantastic. Right, okay, just to sum up, excellent kits, great detail, very fiddly, I've got to say that, but take your time if you're going to buy one, if you do buy one. I'm very pleased with how they've turned out. They weren't too difficult to build, they are quite a simple build, but they are a bit fiddly. But yeah, DM Toys, have a look on their website if you're interested. They've got lots and lots of models. But the ones that I particularly like are these laser cut card kits from Modellbahn Union. Absolutely spot on. Detail is excellent. Like I say, not all of the kits will be suitable for UK model railways, but I think this is a very suitable kit for a dockside warehouse. And yeah. There we go. So that's the end of this video. I'll have a little running session on here. Probably be the Class 33 this time. with a full rake and probably the Bubblecar. So there we go. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Numbers are getting up. I'm getting towards 700 now, I think. So thanks very much for all your support, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks.